Children of the Earth Tribe, rise up, rise up. Children of the Earth Tribe, rise up. Good morning, Earth Tribe. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on. This episode of As the Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose. I am your host, Nacho Mama. Some people call me Crystal, some people call me Criddle, like Riddle with the C. Either way, Nacho Mama is a personality, not a person. Today I'm going to be reading for the collective of Libra, the Libra collective. I don't care if you're a man dealing with a man, a woman dealing with a woman, a man dealing with a woman, or a woman dealing with a man. I'm going to read for the entire Libra collective. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you so feel inclined. I'm going to be dropping some links in my description box. Links on how to follow me on Facebook, or I joined the world of TikTok. I'm also going to be opening up private readings here soon. There will be a instruction video on how to get a personal private reading. My private readings are going to be donation based, and not a set donation, not like, oh, a donation of 20 of this much amount of money. It's going to be strictly donation based. So there will be a video on coming soon about instructions on how to receive a donation-based private reading. I got huge downloads over the weekend, and I started setting up how I was going to do that. My only job here is to be the person that I needed when I was in the position that I was in, right? When I first started coming to tarot, I was broke and broken and panicked, and I'm just going to be the person that I wish I had. All right, with that being said, Libra, let's get into your reading. Libra, universe, please use me as a conduit to express the best message for Libra's personal growth today. Please and thank you, so mote it be. Amen. Universe, please use me as a conduit to express the best message for Libra, whether it be clarity, confirmation, guidance, whatever Libra needs to hear today. Please and thank you, so mote it be. Amen. Remember, guys, you can't have a bad attitude, or you can't have a good day with a bad attitude, and you can't have a bad day with a good attitude, and that choice is always ours. Always, always, always. Libra, have the strength. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo. With the Seven of Pentacles. Strength to weed out whatever options. Strength to strength to build, to gather your harvest, to know where to put your energy. To move on to calmer waters with the Six of Swords. You might be looking back at some of your past mistakes, some of the lessons that you've learned. Lessons are always blessings, right? But look, she's on her broom, ready to go. She's got everything that she needs in that backpack, including her familiar. With the Four of Wands, that's celebration. That is celebration of a solid foundation. What else can we tell Libra here? The Moon. I feel like some of you guys opened your eyes. Like I keep hearing the, I saw the signs and I opened up my eyes. I saw the signs. Life is demanding without understanding, right? Some of you guys, once you guys realized whatever was going on, like once you opened your eyes and saw things for what they really were, you know, saw somebody for who they really were, or saw a situation for what it really was, Like you are saying bye. You've got all of the tools you need in that backpack. Like no one's going to drag you into the light where you belong, but you, Libra. Yeah, after a tower, after you saw like something came out about a person, a belief, a situation, right? Don't let any relationship in your life make you go against your own integrity, right? I don't care if it's a twin flame. I don't care if it's your boss. I don't care if it doesn't matter what sort of relationship it is. If it's making you feel like you have to go against your own personal integrity, then those are all things that are faulty foundation, right? If you're in a relationship and you're a third party, that's a faulty foundation. If you're not in a relationship and you want someone to drop off so that you can be in a relationship with somebody, that is a faulty foundation, right? If you are stepping on people at your work to get a higher position, that is a faulty foundation, right? Whatever's been done in the dark, whatever sort of dark energies that you were involved in, like once you opened up your eyes and saw the signs, man, I opened up my eyes, I saw the signs, life is demanding without understanding. I saw the signs, and I opened up my eyes, I saw the signs. No one's gonna drag you up to get into the light where you belong. Like enough is enough, right? Once whatever this, like once you saw you the reflection of what was real, yeah, with the devil. Once you saw where the devil was in whatever your foundations were at, and you let that tower fall, now you are armed with all the tools that you need. Like you will never be in another toxic relationship again. It doesn't matter if you feel that it is the most spiritual connection on the face of the planet. You're not going to let it break your sense of integrity, right? It's like sometimes you don't know how bad a situation is until you're out of it, right? Like I look back on some of my life, like some of the years of my life. We have Azrael. Azrael is my most favorite archangel of all times. To thy own self be true. But anyways, I look back on some of the life that I've lived, some of my past lives that I've lived in this one lifetime. And man, I did not know how toxic, how bad, how terrifying some of the things that I was involved in were until I stepped out of it. Sometimes we don't know, we're clouded with this illusion, with this devil here portraying as everything that we've ever wanted, especially if it has to do with what you feel is a spiritual connection, right? God's never going to bring you someone else's man, right? So if you're wishing upon a star for someone else's man, that's a faulty foundation. You're building castles in the sky, right? If you are in a relationship with somebody that's in a relationship with somebody else, that is a toxic foundation. Those foundations will crumble. And I feel, Libra, that you have opened up your eyes and you have seen the light. Because nobody's going to drag you into the light where you belong. You have to do that yourself, Libra. You have the Nine of Cups. Boom. Self-love. Once you realized once you put the final pieces together, the final pieces of the puzzle, I don't know if you were triggered, maybe something triggered you to see something. Maybe spirit came down and just slapped you in the head with it. Boom, and you opened up your eyes. And once you opened up your eyes, you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. I can't be involved in that. I can't be doing this. This is not who I am. That's not the relationship I want. That's not a spiritual connection. It's like a spiritual test of your integrity. What is integrity? Integrity is the things that we do when no one else is looking, right? We don't Like if you find a wallet on the street and you go and turn it in with all of the money in it, right? That's integrity. If you straighten someone's crown out and don't make a big deal out of it, like that's a part of integrity. If you do what you say you do at your job without just writing your name on it, that's integrity, right? Integrity is about not only being honest to others, it's about being honest with yourself. You know, and some of you have taken a really good look inside and have figured out where you were building on faulty foundations. Because you have, like, you've been so focused on these cups right here. See how this guy is so focused on these cups right here, and he's sad. And, you know, some of you have been so focused on trying to get someone to love you or trying to prove your worth to someone. When this person right here, look, they already love you. They're already trying to give you a cup. But you don't want that cup. You want this cup that doesn't want you, you know? And some of you have just simply opened up your eyes. Opened up your eyes. You saw the signs, right? What else can we tell Libra? Libra, Libra, Libra. The Ten of Cups. Some of you guys are moving on. Whatever the death of that situation was, whatever you put behind you, whatever past life that you've lived in this life now, is going to bring you to your Ten of Cups, is going to bring you to your permanent contentment in the realm of the heart. Why? Because you have learned you will never, ever, ever be in another toxic relationship again. You know what that's like. You know what it's like to be in one. You know what it's like to be one, right? Not only do we have to be the victim or we play all roles, like the victim, the heroine, the advocate, you know, the enabler, the giver, the taker, in order to understand what parts we play, what we will allow, what we will not allow. You know, I have been in some relationships that have totally made me the most, you know, crazy, like just feeling insane, you know, wanting to check someone's phone, wanting to follow them around, wanting to see what they're doing. If that's what you're doing, then that relationship is already over. If you feel the need to get into someone's phone, that relationship's over, right? If someone feels the need to get into your phone, that relationship is already over. You got the Wheel of Fortune here. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. That is my all-time favorite card. With the Sun. Whatever you're doing, Libra, whatever you've put behind you, whatever lessons you've learned, you're definitely taking those lessons and turning them into blessings. You are transmuting that energy from pain into power, you know? Transmuting all your past lives in this one lifetime into creating the best life. Like, the rest of my life will be the best of my life. But you had to open your eyes. You had to open your eyes and see it for what it was. To see where you were at for what it was. To see the people around you for who they were. The situations you were involved in, the any of it, you had to open your eyes. And once you saw the signs and opened up your eyes, man, no one's going to drag you to the light where you belong. A lot of times, a lot of us are looking for closure, you know? We always are looking for this closure so that we can move on. That's not how we get closure. We get closure by moving on. Moving on is the closure. Some of us are so held up in, you know, wanting an apology, wanting this from another person, right? Wanting this closure that you're never going to get from somebody else. The only person that can give you closure is you, Libra. And a lot of you found your closure when you moved on. You don't get closure. You don't get closure and then move on. You move on and then you get your closure. All right, Libra? You got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you are moving on to bigger, better, more healthier, successful, peaceful, calm, this permanent contentment in the realm of the heart. No more shadiness, no more sneakiness, no more indecisiveness, no more, no more. You're not doing it no more. On to collaborations with people that actually have, you know, the upliftment of the collective consciousness in their mind. You're not dealing with people that you can't have a conversation with. You're not collaborating with people that you can't have a conversation with. You're not being in the background. You're not a background person. Although being in the background taught you everything that you needed to know to get past this, to get your closure. With the Hierophant, boom. And mic drop, Hierophant. There's nothing else that needs to be said here, Libra. You get your closure. You don't get closure and then move on. You move on and then get your closure. And some of y'all have really opened up your eyes and saw the signs, and you didn't even realize. You didn't even know how bad some of these situations were in until you got out of them. You didn't even know how much pain you were in until you were out of pain. You didn't even know how toxic some of these relationships were until you were no longer in them, until you can look at them from a broader perspective, until you can see them from the outside. A lot of times, you know how when you have friends and they're in some toxic ass relationship, or they're about to do some toxic ass shit, and you can just see it, you know, but they can't. We're all in those ourselves, you guys. Not only can we see it from the outside, you have to understand that sometimes there's people that can see your relationships, to see where you're going, to see what you're doing, and you can't. Right? And I feel like some of you have popped out of that, and you're like, wow, I can see it all now. I can see where I have been building on faulty foundations. I can see how this led me to this, how this led me to that. But we can't see it while we're in the middle of it, right? I love you guys. Keep pushing forward. You got this. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you so feel inclined. And until next time, for real, beep, beep. Love you.